Yeah, I don't know about taking control. The other team were playing pretty good, and we were playing pretty good, and it was just nothing in it. And they got the bounce of the ball probably a couple of times there, made a bit of a difference. But outside of that, there was nothing in it. Under our rules, someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. So we just happened to be on the losing side.
How do you keep the boys' morale up after a couple of losses? I know they're Origin.
Well, I don't think you've got a real problem getting your morale up after you put that performance in the night. They didn't play flat. They played it really hard. They played as good as they played for a month. So if you forget about the scoreboard and look at their effort, you'll think, well, there's a lot of effort out there. Probably didn't execute as well as we'd like to, but then Penrith didn't do that either. But they were playing hard. So I'm not. You're disappointed, but you're not walking around thinking you can't fix this up.
Wayne, Adam Dewey left the field in the second half. Was there a reason there?
Yeah, well, he's coming back from a knee reconstruction. He's had 3 games and he's playing halfback, so we give him a pretty fair challenge, and we just thought it would be a good opportunity to put John Sutton there in that last 20 minutes. So no more than that. Adam's a wonderful young player, but as I said, he's got quite a challenge thrown at him, and he's handled it pretty good.
What did you make of Cody Walker's performance?
Yeah, pretty steady. I didn't, with Adam not being there again, and Adam Reynolds I'm talking about now, he obviously was looking for him a bit. It's the first time he's played without him all season, so. But I thought he was busy, and I thought he was trying to create things. And Penrith's credit, they were defending well. And
I know you were asked about him yesterday, but this whole Origin debate, has that had an impact on his confidence or his preparation?
Well, look at him tonight. He certainly needed to play a game of football. He's only played 1 game in 3 weeks. I just thought, but I thought the longer the game went on, the better he played. So, but he certainly needed to play tonight and go out and do what they do. Sometimes the debate and all the stuff that goes on around the game, the circus that's outside the actual football field, does impact on them, and they've got to get back to playing football to realise that's what they do. They're not people that handle all that type of publicity as well, because that's not their background. Their background's playing football.
We asked you every week in the lead up to Origin 1 whether Cody Walker would be there. We might as well ask, do you think he'd be there for Origin 2?
Well, I don't see why he wouldn't be personally from my point of view, but you guys try not to write things that aren't being tipped here, and you try not to say things that aren't being tipped here, and you're all pretty hot on another player at the moment, so I've got to assume you know more than I do, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
We're all throwing darts, mate.
Well, some of yous, yeah.
Nice to see James Roberts getting clear.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, well, it was a good opportunity there, and we'll get a lot more as we get further into the season, and get a few things sorted out at the moment. And we're still playing a lot of players missing, so hopefully, we're getting closer to getting some of those back next week. I think we'll have another 3 back next week, so next fortnight, depending on Origin, of course. But George Burgess will be back. Braidon Burns will be back, and obviously hopefully Adam Reynolds will be back in another 2 weeks. So.
What happened to George?
George got a virus type of infection into his stomach somewhere in the last 24 hours, and spent the night in hospital last night, and just wasn't capable of being up to come here today. So, yeah. And Cam Murray was sick for 3 days as well, and you can see his performance out there tonight. He was tired pretty quickly. So, but as I said, to their credit, they all stayed at it.
Thank you.
Thank you.